What up, y'all? This is Nigga G Wody. Welcome back to the Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin playthrough. My last video got messed up because it disconnected me from Steam right in the beginning and I didn't notice. And I killed the Pursuer and the last Dragonrider boss, and it didn't record any of it. Obviously, I can't go back now, so I'm just going to continue, and if you want to see those bosses, unfortunately, you're going to have to go to another channel. Or just look them up individually. They're not that hard. It was only like a 38-minute video or something like that, so you didn't miss too much content. But we're gonna continue from here, and we're gonna go through No Man's Wharf, and probably what's next after this. We'll see. I can't think right now. I've gone through a lot of stuff recently, so. We already talked to her. We already looked at all her dialogue. So let's just continue down here. I did switch weapons over to the Bastard Sword +3, so that's new. From the Mace. You don't have to switch from the Mace. The Mace is still a really good weapon. But I really like the Bastard Sword, so. They've changed this area down here up a little bit. And you're supposed to have a Fragrant Branch of Yore to get to one of the Estus flash shards down here. We don't have that yet, so we might find one, but we're just going to continue anyway. The Bastard Sword still hits really hard. No problems here. Dark Trochet. Old Knight Halberd. It's a pretty good weapon. Oh, real quick, I think we picked up a Monastery Charm. Restores HP and cures poison. It's pretty cool. You don't find that many throughout the game, but it is a pretty cool item. Old Knight Halberd. It requires a lot of dex. It has an A in dex, and it does really decent damage. It's pretty big. I don't know why they call this a halberd. It's more of like it looks like a huge axe to me. Nah, I guess I can see. It's more of a striking halberd, not really a jabbing. Still has that R2 move. I've never used it. It might upgrade with Twinkling Titanlight, which makes it not as good, in my opinion, as regular upgrade paths. So, you may not want to use that, but it is still pretty strong starting out. 180 damage is pretty good. Here's one of the knights that's supposed to be in the castle, Black Castle. These guys aren't difficult. Just kind of move around them, and this guy does like a lightning move, like a lightning spear charge, a thrust attack, or something like that. So just be careful for that. No. Ah, there we go. Peace out. Da-na-na-na. Ooh, Sublime Bone Dust. Ha! I forgot that was there. That's going to be good. We're going to need that to upgrade our Estus Flask. Hell yeah. Well, at least you can get that without having to have a Fragrant Branch of Yore. And it is a little more slightly more important than just a shard. Going down on an elevator ride. Sorry, I really don't like Coheed and Cambria. They've added a few of these little hollow guys down here. They like to hide in the water. Yep, stand up. Pretty clever, actually, with how dark stuff is down here. Throwing knives are always good. And a basilisk. Oh wow, he knocked me down. That was weird. At least he died. Ah, come here, sucker. Oh wow, nice block. Nice block, bro. You're dead. Yeah, so this is the statue that's blocking the Estus Flask shard, but we don't really need that right now. We're just gonna continue on. Onward. They moved Lucatiel. She used to be here. I haven't been to Norman's Wharf in a while, so I don't know if she is even still in this area. But now that I look at it, before we even go any further, we're gonna go back to Majula and spend some souls, because we don't want to be running around with 20,000. I'm gonna spend a little bit souls over here with Malin. Try to get his inventory to open up a bit.
Oh, I was hoping that you would come. I've stocked some new things, and I thought that you might be interested. They've been selling rather well, and I may step up operations soon. I'm surprising even myself, to be honest.
So,
did I mention before that, well, I'm not from these parts?
You talked to him.
I was on a journey.
I'll let him get through his dialogue.
Ended up here. The desolation here was disenchanting at first, but over time, things started to turn my way. Yeah, I've got a good few regulars now. They're all strangely desperate and quite willing to pay a premium. Sadly, some of them never come back, but I try not to think about it. Have you seen that warrior lugging that giant blue sword about? I'm no expert, but that appears to be a fine specimen. The monstrous thing has a peculiar design, quite unlike anything found in Volgan. If you should speak to him, would you ask him if he won't sell it? I'd have to take another look, but I'm confident I could offer quite a price. I considered returning to my homeland, but I've decided to stay a while longer. I've started to turn a handsome profit now, and I can't bear to give it up. I considered returning to my homeland.
Shut up. Okay, so if you notice, if you
Always
remember,
open for business.
First time we talked to Malin, he's on the floor and he's really, please buy something. He's really shy and timid, and now he's up on a chair and he's in like a gangsta position, you know, kind of, and he's talking more confidently now. He's saying that he started to turn a profit. That's because we've spent enough with him that his inventory has opened up a little bit. So let's look at his new stuff. He offers a new shield, the Twin Dragon Great Shield. It's okay. It has a lot of stability, which is what great shields do. And it doesn't require that much strength to wield. We can actually wield this now. It does weigh 7 units, so it's not really that worth it. And it only blocks 95%. In my opinion, over a 7-pound shield that blocks 95%, I'd take a 3-pound that blocked 90, just because of the weight difference. But he offers, the Elite Knight set. It's a pretty good set. I like the Elite Knight armor for what it is and how much it weighs. It is, relatively good. The Falconer set also is pretty good. I don't know if it's better than our helmet now. I don't think so. But we need to spend a few souls with him anyway. So maybe we'll look at buying some of this stuff, like maybe the Falconer boots or something, or maybe the Elite Knight leggings. What's the difference between the poundage? 5.8, 6.9, 4.5. How much does our helmet
Always
weigh?
open for business.
4.0. I mean, it's 38, so it's not really that good. The thing about it is, we would need to upgrade our vitality quite a bit before any of this becomes relevant to us. But I'll go ahead and I'll buy maybe 3.7, 3.2. There's not really much of a difference here between these two things. 888, 410, 8. 11 bleed. Yeah, I'll just buy some of the Falconer stuff. It's cheaper, which is good for now.
Thanks very much. Do come again.
And I don't remember exactly how much you'll have to spend with him to get him to upgrade to his third like item sets or whatever, but it's not that much. Maybe like another 10k or something. But we're not really worried about it right now. Alright, we don't have any shards, so let's just level up some skills. Alright, so now that we can use our bastard sword, I'm not going to worry a lot about strength for a second, or dex. We are going to up them, strength for sure. Maybe we'll up our dex a little bit more. I think the Claymore, which is a weapon I want to go to next, requires a little bit more dex. But for now, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to pump up my endurance and my vitality as much as I can for now. And that's going to be what we're going to do with this amount of souls here. Because I want to start becoming able to carry more so that I can wear better equipment. Hey, Royal Swordsman's gloves. Huh. Still puts me at 70%, man. The boots are just better. I get a better bonus from the boots. I could downgrade this. I'd be losing a little bit. But at least the Traveling Merchant hat offers some armor and it has item drop. Swordsman. Man, if I could upgrade my vitality a little bit, I can wear the Royal Swordsman gloves and not worry about it. I think we might do that. Let me use 2 of these. See if I can't pump something up a little bit. By the way, I don't know if I've ever talked about this. These are boss souls right here, and you should save them because later in the game there's a vendor that you talk to and you trade these souls to him, and he gives you specific items that you can't get. You can only build with these boss souls. The Dragonrider soul for sure we're never going to get rid of. I think the last giant one gives you like a big hammer or something like that. It's not that great, or a big sword. But the Pursuer gives you the chance of getting his sword, the Pursuer's Greatsword, which is really good, or his shield, which is decent. So it's up to you whether or not you want to do something like that. I tend to just get rid of the last giant soul, but we'll save it for now just so I can show you what items you can get with it. Let's see if I can't level up. Oh, we need 3,100 more souls. There we go. Yeah. So if I level up my Vit 1 more point, I should be able to wear those Royal Swordsman's gloves without going over 70. There it is. There it is. Alright, so our character looks a little bit goofy. That hat. But, you know, whatever. Doesn't really matter that much. Let's head back to No Man's Wharf and let's get it. Let's get it popping. No Man's Wharf is a pretty dangerous area. I'll show you what I mean. There's a lot of, like, bullshit enemies, like, combinations that pop up here. A guy throws oil jars, and then there's a dude from range shooting fire arrows at you. Like that. So, hey. Let's get hit when I do that. So, you know, intermittently, if you're fighting enemies, he'll just be shooting arrows at you, see? And there's no... even though I block 100% physical, if you watch my life bar, I go down a bit because I don't block any fire damage. So, that guy will just shoot arrows at you non-stop. Just try to avoid him, and ow, and don't get hit. Like more stuff like that. Sit down. Anyone else? I didn't think so. These Varangian guys can be dangerous. They do a lot of really crazy combos. Just be careful when you're fighting them. These guys, they hit hard. Oh. Well, I guess there's that. He'll come back up. They do hit hard, and just watch out for them. Titanite shard, I'll take it. Maybe we'll let this guy do some combos so you can see the kind of stuff that he does. Well, I'm afraid not to block. There he goes. See, he'll do like a little shield bash at the end. Sometimes after that combo, he'll do, ow. See, he'll do that kick move, and it completely drains your stamina. So, and it's a fast, see how fast that charge was when he initially attacked. These guys do have a chance of dropping their gear. I know their helmet specifically is really good. It's a really good helmet. I would recommend grabbing that if you have the chance. And it looks kind of cool, too. It has like the horns. Where'd he go? What? What? Did he disappear? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, we'll find another one. I'll show you what I mean. This guy right here. Oh, he has two. These guys are tough too. They do sometimes they can, yeah, they do crazy combos, man. You got to be careful with these guys. Sucker. See his helmet? Oh, they do disappear. Weird. His helmet has like two horns that come down. I call it the Skyrim helmet. It looks pretty badass. And it is strong. It's actually surprisingly one of the strongest helmets that you can get in the game for a while. I like the helmet. It has a lot of good stats. It doesn't weigh that much, and it looks cool too. So there's always, you know, look factor is always cool. Now if I run in here, yep, I knew there was another person in here. This guy dropped off the roof, try to ambush, but we ain't never scared. Dark pine resin adds dark damage to your weapon for a short time. Ow. You're gonna die, bro. These guys, not really a big problem. It's more of these Varangian dudes you gotta watch out for. Torch guy. What up, dog? And he's stuck. Okay. So, come on. Yeah, we know. Peace! How did you survive? Not wearing any armor. I don't know if there's any secret walls in here. Sometimes you have to run up to a wall and press the action button to get a wall to open. So, what up, dog? Yeah. Show off. Damn, I missed. At some point, I'd like to come back through here and light these torches, just because. Oh, there's Lucatiel. Okay, good. She is here. All right, that's good for us. We want to talk to her because when we talk to her, she's gonna prompt us to summon her for the boss, and that's good. We want that to happen. Okay. Secret. Hey, human effigy ×3. It's rare. So we'll talk to Lucatile, we'll get through her dialogue, and later we can summon her.
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way. You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatile. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls, and so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed. You are an odd one indeed. While you've made a point of... Don't hesitate.
So that's all her dialogue. Her name is Lucatile, and she's pretty cool. You can summon her. If you remember the first Dark Souls, Solaire, the guy who like worships the Lord of Sunlight or whatever, I always called him Brolaire. You probably heard that term before because you can summon him for like 4 or 5 boss fights. That's who Lucatile is in this game. She sticks around and you summon her for a lot of boss fights, and she has a lot of health and she's really tanky, so it makes some of the bosses a lot easier. And she's really cool. So she talks to you and she likes you and she wants to help you, and that's rare in this game. Other than like, you know, that guy Pate who just wants to trap you and kill you and take your stuff. Lucatile's not like that. So she's kind of like your girlfriend. If you had one in Dark Souls, Lucatile would probably be your girlfriend. There's nothing up here for really reals. Okay. Pointless house. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with No Man's Wharf, so it looks like I'm wandering around. I am. Kind of. So, just bear with me here. I know basically where to go, but I don't really like this area that much. It's, you know, not that I dislike it, it's just that it's not appealing to me. I don't like running through this area because it's kind of tricky. And some of the enemies it's too dark. I don't like it when it's dark. I know it's called Dark Souls, but damn it, where's the light at? Drop down there. No. I know there's more. There's another wall somewhere that's another secret, and I don't exactly remember where it is. Ooh. He didn't even get hurt by the second attack because he was already dead. That guy throws those. That's fine. We don't want to go that way anyway. These guys, man. I freaking hate these guys. Now for that big claw attack. Oh! See how much bleed they do? And he'll do bleed through your shield too. So just be careful. They're not too bad if you can keep them at a distance. Casters, you're gonna literally blow those guys apart, man. They have no chance against you. But if you're melee like us, especially Dex, because Dex doesn't really have a lot of armor, be really careful with those guys. I have the stone ring on, so I can kind of stun them a little bit, and that's going to be necessary for getting out of their way when they do those big attacks like that. Just kind of take your time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What is this guy doing? Oh. 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 Oh, you're dead. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay, so 3 strong hands. Ow. Damn it. He only hit us once, and we stunned him kind of the whole time, so be careful here. I want to grab this item, but I don't want to touch the bloodstain. No, I don't want to touch the bloodstain. What? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage here. If you saw that, that was emit force. Emit force is a miracle that it doesn't damage you, but when it hits you, it kind of pushes you back a bit. It's useful in certain areas where walkways are really narrow and the enemies are kind of big, and you can just kind of push them off the edge. Especially if you don't need their gear. It's really useful in that aspect. If we keep getting hit by these stupid arrows, it's gonna come back over here. Can anyone hit me from here? No. Okay, let's heal. Funny how dark it is and we can barely see, but apparently these guys can see forever. They just shoot you for wherever you are on the map. There's a lot more of these big guys in here. When you go to open that door, be careful because those guys are on the other side, and they charge at the door. Maybe we can break the door. Yep, without pissing him off. Yep, there he goes. And he breaks the wall. So, and there's 2 of them, which is unfortunate for us. Ow. Back up, sucker. No, we're bleeding. Shit. Get that shit, get that shit. Fighting 2 at once is no good, no good. We're trying to get out of this guy's way. Alright. Finish him off. Nope. Don't mess around. Alright, got him out of the way. Do that big move and I'll come and kill you. Yeah, there we go. All skill, no luck. Yeah, fighting those guys, the more you add, the fight just gets exponentially harder. Fighting 3 at once, I would just run, honestly. It's not worth it. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, let's go. Me versus you, bro. Straight up whack that fool. Another interesting thing to point out. You can backstab these guys. So if you ever find yourself behind them, because they kind of overextend when they drop the pyromancer, the old pyromancer gear from Dark Souls 1. But another thing is these guys they really hate light. So if you have a torch and you run up to one of them, they'll kind of shield their eyes and like screech and back away, and you can kind of get a couple free hits on them. But eventually it'll drive them crazy and they'll just stop caring and just attack you all out. So you if you're gonna do that, you kind of gotta rush in and really take care of business, or they might end up messing you up. One of these chests is trapped. I don't know which one it is. It's not this one. Oh, it's that one. This chest is trapped. It's not a mimic. I think it's poison. Yep, roll away. Alright. We're good. There it is. I don't remember what Silver Talisman does. The weapon we picked up was the Greatsword, by the way. We already found one of those earlier. It requires a bit of strength, 28 to wield. And it's not really that good as far as the stat, the strength bonus or whatever. But it does do 200 damage straight out. So that's really good. Maybe we can dual wield it. Wow. Or two-hand it, rather. So we can two-hand this without getting penalized. And it is really slow. We can only attack twice without draining our stamina, but it does hit pretty damn hard. So if you have enough strength to one-hand it and block with the shield, it's pretty good. I've seen people run through the game with this just two-handed the whole way. And there's a shield eventually you can get that regenerates stamina, even when it's on your back. So they just two-hand it and just wear the chloranthy ring, and they just never out of stamina, and they could just hit forever. So that's one way you can do the game. But the weapon is fairly slow, and I don't really like to use it that much. So we're not gonna roll with that for now. I'm gonna stick with the bastard sword. And then I think at this point we're gonna head back down. We could drop on that guy, or we can go this way. I like to clear the area as much as possible. I think I want to try to drop on this guy here. All right, well, that didn't really work as well as I thought it was going to, but it kind of worked. So, no, ow. You don't want to get stuck in here with this guy. Okay, it killed him. Come on, guys. What is this, Dark Souls? You got a gang up on me? Huh. Anyway, they're all dead, so fuck them. Another chest. It's not a mimic. Repair powder. That might come in useful because our weapon is really low right now. As a matter of fact, I think I am going to use that. We have 3, so it's not really that big a deal. Oh yeah. Durability went up. That's quite a bit of durability, like 65%, 70% it looks like. Alright, so that is there. Backstab this guy. Backstab this guy. Backstab this guy. This guy wakes up. Backstab this guy! Yeah! What up, suckers? Torpedo. Grab this chest. I think this is a starting set here. Yeah, the brigand set. Run through here. Yeah, I see you. Oh, what? Mr. Backstab? That's retarded. I'm not doing this. Nope. Sometimes in Dark Souls, you just gotta piece the fuck out. I'll let them come to me. Down. Dogs are not, they are stupid on stairways. Just keep that in mind. Dogs don't function very well when they have to attack on stairs. So, if you ever get into a situation like that where you completely miss the backstab and then get attacked by 3 dogs, just run back and try to get in a corner somewhere. This is a Pharaoh's Lockstone that is completely useless in my opinion. What it does is you activate it and it lights up like all these hanging lamps that are around, like that one. And those guys who are afraid of the light, it freaks them out, and I don't think it kills them. I just think it makes them move around. It's not really useful. There's not really a point to that Pharaoh's Lockstone because there's only a few of those guys left, and they're not hard one-on-one. You just got to pay attention. So I don't ever use that Lockstone because I don't think it's worth it. But we'll come down here, grab this item. Smooth and silky stone times tree. And we're back kind of to the beginning area here. There is going to be... I'm going to run back up here. Hell out of my way. Well, really. breaking this stupid crap. There we go. Oh, what? Where did you come from? Whatever. Can't go that way, so we need to go up. Back up here. I'm trying to remember what we did. What did we do? We dropped on this guy from here, right? So we just need to go back up. So that way we don't, yeah, we don't want to drop down this time. This is the way we want to go, so we can come down. And there's a vendor over here that's really, really good. He never moves back to Majula. In fact, you find him in like several spots in the game. But I'll show you. You can actually, he's the only vendor in the game you can sell stuff to. Which is really cool. Because you find a lot of duplicates, like guys who drop stuff or whatever. We have the Explorer's hat on, and these guys aren't dropping their gear. That's annoying. There's special enemies here too in No Man's Wharf that are really annoying to fight. Forget where they all are. Homeward Bone. Ah, damn it! What I fall here for? I should have activated that switch first. Ugh. Now we have to run back up. Shit. Well, that was stupid of me. Oh, one of those. Might be two more in here. Yeah, it looks like there's just two more in here. And that's how you get killed. So there's that. Second death. My first death actually happened through on the last video that got deleted. So in case this one gets deleted, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the video right before we walk into the boss room, and then I'll come back and we'll fight the boss. That way, if it didn't record, I can just redo this area, and then as long as I keep it like that, you'll never miss another boss fight. So that was my bad. I didn't expect that to happen. It disconnected me from Steam. But we're going to go back through the level, and this time I'm going to take the torch. Might as well. I should have done it the first time in case we did die. But once you light one torch beacon, you can just put your torch away and fight the enemies in the area, and then light the second one. And that guy's dead. I'm going to take a few points of damage here, but whatever. Doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, don't stand next to that, dude. Eat it. Thought there was another one in here. So we kind of also wasted a repair powder, which sucks. But instead of doing that this time, I think I'll just whip out the mace and just fight the rest of the level with the mace. Wow, right in the face. Ah. There's that, I guess. Oh, he dropped something. No, didn't he? Didn't he drop something? Oh, there, I fell through the floor. Okay. We do have the Ring of Restoration on, so that's good. I mean, we don't have to stop and heal like every time. We're gonna be able to get this item. Doesn't look like it. Wow, really? Thanks, Dark Souls! What the fuck? That's annoying. Whatever. Whatever that was. Fire arrow. At least he's giving us some fire arrows. Use those later in the game. Man, I wish we could grab that item. If it's his helmet, that would have been really cool. Because that's a good helmet. This is the point that I was trying to get to, where we can drop this bridge. So I kind of wish we could have done that before I died. But as of yet, I had to run through the entire area now. And this guy's thinking he's sneaky. But he's not. So now these torches will at least be forever lit. So if we die again and run through here, it'll be a little bit easier because we can see stuff. Uh-huh. Whatever. I don't have a shield. I don't know why I'm blocking with the torch. Ah, come on. Do all these crazy combos. I keep messing around with this stupid torch. I might die again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to the shield for a second. Wow, okay. Even though I backed up. Cool. Dark Souls. There we go. This video is just not going my way right now, man. I'm gonna wipe out a few of these guys before I attempt to bring this torch up here. Because I'm not really trying to die just to light some bonfires. One at a time. That's the way I like my enemies. See, Lucatil has disappeared. She's on continuing her journey, and we can call on her at some point later. I think they may have even moved her summon sign. Her summon sign used to be in a really stupid spot, in my opinion, and I think they changed it because they realized that it was in a dumb spot. It didn't make any sense, and a lot of times she'd glitch out and fall off the edge because they put her like really far away from the boss. And you had to walk through a bunch of like narrow walkways, and sometimes her AI would just freak out and she'd fall off. So I think that's why they moved her. It's not like that makes the game any harder, it's just it makes the game more annoying in my opinion. Go ahead and light some of these at least. Now keep in mind that now that these torches are lit, if those guys are throwing those oil jars at you, they can hit torches and explode in your face. So when you're running by torches that are lit and there's those oil lobbing guys in the area, just be careful. This house is anything, yeah. Let me show you how it's done, buddy. Little guy, like this guy right here. See him? He missed. Take this time to light the torch and run away. Oh, now that we have a torch, I can show you what I mean about these guys being scared of it. See? Eventually they'll stop caring and they'll just attack you. But in the meantime, you can get a lot of free hits in. So, randomly drop a longsword. You can get a lot of stuff done on these guys. There we go. That wall is broken. Oh, really? See, like that, they'll freak out and they'll just start running after you. So they don't care about the torch anymore. And what we're gonna do is, since our bleed counter is so high, we're gonna run away because we don't want to get hit by bleed attacks. There's shade. Oh shit. You guys are not fucking around, huh? You run all the way down here? Guy's backing up just in time. What the fuck? That's bullshit. Die. Pop a life gem since I have so many. So that's what I mean about the torch and those guys freaking out. One at a time, it makes them like it's no problem at all. Wow, that was fast. You're gonna get a little bit more draw time on you. This guy, man, he just can see you from wherever you are on the map. We've already been up there where those dark guys are. A lot of Erangis. Fighting on the stairs is never a good idea if you're below them. No! 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 Oh! Ooh. Wow. Okay. Yeah, those guys don't mess around, man. That was close. Let's get off this ride. Let's not ride this ride anymore. All right, now we can press this switch. So this pirate ship, this ghost, undead pirate ship, whatever you want to call it, comes floating down. And now you can actually get to, that's the boss is in there. Now you can actually get to the boss. When I first started playing this game, I missed this switch like for hours. I just didn't see it. I couldn't, because you know, it's if you're just running up here and you just run by it, it kind of blends in with this thing. So that's what happened, and eventually I found it, and I was like, wow, because I kept running out there and like trying to shoot arrows at the ship and everything I could think of to try to get, you know, that ship to come closer, because I figured the ship had something to do with the next part of the stage, but I just couldn't figure out where the switch was. So that's where the switch is, and don't miss it and spend hours trying to figure it out like me. Down here. Where did we die at? Where is our souls? Right there. Alright. One at a time. How can you even fit on the stairs? You're just gonna stand there. I'm gonna hit you. Yeah! There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Oh, why are we're stuck on the stairs right now? There it is. My soul's back, sucker. That's right. Ain't nobody got time for that. Be wary of enemy left. That guy. Oh, you missed. So did I. Sword's getting low again. Sea bow. Weird. That's terrible, and it requires more stats to wield. Oh, it goes farther though. It does a little bit more damage. Only get to C in Dex though. I guess if we're not building Dex, it's okay. I still prefer the crossbow, even though the crossbow doesn't give you any benefit. You can one-hand it, which is really good, in my opinion. So I like the crossbow better, but that's a pretty good bow, I guess. It's okay. It's alright. Wet. Oh, this guy. Hanging on for dear life. Alright, bye. Huh. Whatever, man. The torch we could light. Oh shit! Oh, this guy's crazy. Kill him. Ooh, I think he's really weak. Those guys are stupid fast. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with their attacks. He's throwing stuff. Over there. I think so. Drop down here. What's through here? No! Ugh. Die, sucker. Sleeping guys. Next go. Oh, you bastard. Come on. You don't want to hit these jars. These jars are poison jars. You don't want to roll through them. See they'll poison you. And you can hear, there's the secret wall. You can hear the twinkling Titanite lizard in there. So the way to get rid of these jars is, which is why I had us purchase so many of these earlier. It's already equipped. Aim. Fire! So good. They are 100 souls apiece, but the poison moss, which cures poison, is way more than 100 souls. So, overall, I would say it's worth it. It's not a mimic. It's not trapped. Fragrant branch of yore. Nice. We don't have to use it here, I guess, but maybe we should, because it is blocking an Estus flask shard. You know what? We never used our sublime bone dust either. That's kind of whack. Oh, let me actually, I'm gonna use the bastard sword for a second here. There we go. Just to kill him. Grab some Titanite shards. Fading soul. Yeah. Ooh, Royal Soldier's Ring. That's a good ring. We're probably going to wear that right now. Let's get rid of the life ring. This raises your max equipment load. See, right now it's 69.4%. Goes down to 63.1. And that is going to make us able to wear a better helmet too, without going over 70. So these guys aren't really dropping anything anyway. So let's go back. Royal Soldier's Ring is badass, man. Especially the +1 variation. Where is... There it is. Okay. There are the maces. You know what? They might be able to... Oh, yeah. Wear the Drang Leg boots. Can we wear the Drang Leg armor? Ooh, not quite. Maybe if we wear the Falconer boots. Oh my god. I'm doing it. Yeah, there we go. Gigantic armor looks pretty cool. And our defense just went way up. And we're still not fat rolling. So that was a good find for us. I forgot that was in there. I knew that secret wall was there. But I forgot that was the item you get from it. I do want to light all these torches, but now I don't have a way to do that because we fell from the last lit area. Let's go in here. Oh, I hear drinking. That means Goblin. Haha, this is the vendor. This is my nigga right here. This is my dude. He's the coolest ever. He's really funny. He's a Germ, which is Dark Souls' version of dwarves. And so he's just up here drinking ale all day, waiting for you to come by and buy his shit. He doesn't say much, but it's really funny. I'll get through his dialogue.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want. With Gavlan, you wheel, you deal.
I love Gavlan. He's really funny. I don't know if getting through his dialogue matters, but we'll do it anyway.
Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want. With Gavlan, you wheel, you deal.
That laugh. Okay, so you'll notice this is the only time in the game where you can actually sell stuff. Okay? You can sell stuff to a vendor. That's so cool. You could sell almost everything here. I'm only going to sell the stuff that I'm never going to use, like the short sword, the broken thieves sword, or things that we have two of. Actually, I'll never use the broken straight sword anyway. We have a fire long sword. We don't really need a regular long sword, but I'll keep it. Never going to use the foot soldier sword. Got an extra bastard sword. The Drangleic sword, I'm going to sell it, just because souls is worth it, and I don't like the move list of this item, but you don't have to sell it. It's up to you. It's all preference. Sell one great sword. Scimitar, I'll keep that. Mailbreaker's terrible. Hand axe is bad. Bandit axe, whatever, we'll keep it. I have two of these. Get rid of one. Morning Star, never going to use that. And when I have the mace. Gilded Lance, I'll keep it. I'll keep that bow. I'm going to sell all these shitty shields. Because it doesn't matter what class I am. I'm never going to use them. over the Silver Eagle Kite shield, I'll never use any of those other ones. So, imported hood. That shitty gear you start with. Tattered cloth manchets. You don't want to sell anything that gives you an effect, probably. Hollow infantry armor. So you pick up a lot of duplicates. Keep the Archstrike robes out of nostalgia. Falconer gloves. Now that we're wearing better gloves, we'll probably never need those. I'm just doing this to get more souls, really. I mean, you don't have to do any of this. And I don't care about that achievement that lets you, collect every item in the game for an achievement. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Some of these things we can sell. These right here, these cracked red-eye orbs. I'm never going to invade anyone because I don't particularly like PvP, so I'm going to sell this. You don't have to sell this if you don't want to. They are worth 500 apiece, though. Never sell your Pharaoh's Lockstones, please. Do not sell your soul vessels. Don't ever sell your regular souls. Look, that's going to give us 2,500 souls. Why the hell would we sell it for 10? You know. Oh, that's right. I never explained the Silver Talisman. The Silver Talisman just turns you into an something like a bookshelf or a crate or something like that. So if you're getting invaded, you can use this item real quick in a room with a lot of that other stuff, like get in a corner and use that, and the invader will have to come around and try to find you. It's really funny that Dark Souls putting that in the game. But you could hold on to them if you want. I have no reason to sell them right now. Rusted coin, I would never sell that because sometimes you're gonna need to farm. We need to remember to burn that at a bonfire, but we're definitely not gonna sell it. Bleed stone, pale stone. I'm never gonna make a piece of bleed equipment, probably. So I'm gonna sell that too. But more importantly, Gavlan has good items to buy. Increases poise. This is really good item if you're gonna be upfront tanking. Maybe we'll buy this eventually, but I'm not gonna spend the 5,000 souls right now. It's a ring. It's really good. poison arrows. These are really, really good. I'm probably going to buy all of these. Because we're going to need them at some point, and I don't know when the next time I'm going to talk to Gavilan is. But I'm definitely going to buy all of these throwing daggers. And I'm going to buy some poison moss too. Probably like 5. So all the souls that we spend with him, we sell to him. We have to, you know, give him some back basically. But it's worth it. And eventually, he does have a finite amount of these items. I don't think the knives ever replenish or the arrows, but the last time you meet him, he'll just stay in that spot. And I think all of these items become unlimited. So eventually you can just purchase infinite poison arrows and infinite poison throwing knives.
Many deal, many thanks.
So that's Gavilan, and he's a badass, and that's my nigga. So let's continue on. Open up this right here. And we already cleared this area, so I'm going to go back down and make sure we open the shortcut too. Yeah, we got to go down here. I don't really care about killing those guys. They're not really important to me. Oh! Ooh, okay, let's back up a bit. Throwing knives, always helping me out. No, don't bleed! Damn it. This guy, man, I was trying to get him to do that. I was trying to get him to back up. We'll wait till our bleed counter goes away. Bleed builds are okay. I never do them. Dark Souls 1, the bleed build was really good, and I had a a Dex character that was a bleed build, and I had a lot of fun. But I don't really like how the bleed builds work in Dark Souls 2, so I don't bother with it. And we're bleeding again. Great. Let's not get hit right now. Trying to avoid all of this crap. Nope, not this time, Chief. Alright, so I think that's the only 2 of those guys down here. I don't think there's anything in here. There's no secrets or anything. So, if I sound distracted, I really apologize. I just really don't like No Man's Wharf area. It's annoying. It's really dark. The enemies are always shooting arrows at you from like every friggin' angle. It is a challenge, and that part is fun, but I just don't like the layout. The boss fight's fun, but just getting to the boss, that's what's annoying to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to knock you off from there. These guys aren't dropping any of their items, so it's annoying to me too. But let's get the shortcut before we get distracted and do something crazy. There it is. There it is. Go ahead and light this torch and come back and light some more torches, rather. I don't know what you call these. Torch posts. Whatever. There we go. Come over here. We have no use for this guy. But if you're a caster, you're going to want to come talk to this guy at some point. I think you even have to have a certain amount of intelligence before he'll even acknowledge that you're worth talking to. And I don't think he'll talk to us. I don't think our intelligence is high enough.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carillion, and I've no interest in the magic impaired. I see light.
Right. Yeah, Carillion. I think you have to have like 10 intelligence or something like that. Our intelligence is 4. I don't really give a shit. But that guy, he sells a bunch of basic spells and some good ones, so you can get multiple copies of Soul Arrow and stuff, which is really useful if you're a caster in this game, because that's going to be kind of like your melee weapon is going to be like Soul Arrow. So he's worth talking to if you're a caster for sure. Just wanted to show you where he was. Come back and light a few of these torches at least in case we die again. and they're not that far, so it's not that big a deal. Torches also let you know where you've been, which is what I tend to use them for. And there's one area in the game that you're definitely going to have to... you're going to light every single torch in that area because you have to. Man, it's so dark there. And it's so confusing. So you need the light and you need to know where you've already been so that you don't get lost over and over and over again. But that's all the torches that we need to light for now. I'm going to go ahead and prepare to go to the boss. Get rid of that guy. Might be one more torch post up here. Don't really care about lighting it though. So we got that one. There are enemies on here on the ship. So the one over here to the left, he shoots a bow, and then there's a couple more. Not too difficult. See, they'll start coming out now. Better to fight them one at a time. Let him do his thing and then counter hit, bitch. Yeah. Oh, one of these guys. It gives you kind of a hint of where you're going. Those of you who know where that enemy's from. He's got a lot of health. I don't know if he can use a Estus flask or not. Yeah, there's nothing else up here. So this is where the boss is. I'm just going to show you real quick. Oh, there's any other enemies on here. Down here, there's the fog gate. I don't know if there's any other items. I don't think so. Be kind of cool if you could pick all those up, huh? Not even when you knock them down. So that's the boss. And I'm going to go show you where Lucatil's summon sign is, and then I'm going to end this video. Just in case it didn't record anything and I've been talking to myself this whole time. Because for some reason, I had to be connected to Steam and Raptor to record anything. So, if that happened, no big deal. The only thing that you would have missed anyway is us opening that shortcut, which wouldn't be there initially. So let's go ahead and use a human effigy. And there's her summon sign. Lucatil of Mira. She's a badass and she's going to help us beat the crap out of that boss. But for now, I'm going to end this video here. My name is Nick Bodie, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully this video recorded something. Like I said, sorry about the last one. Now that I know what's going on, I'll try to be aware of that. I hate how I have to do this just to get out of the game. Eventually I'm going to get different recording equipment where I can edit all this stuff. So it's not very professional right now, but eventually when I figure out how to get better software, we'll figure everything out. But till next time, guys.